Yo, what's happening, William?
Been a minute.
You right, bro?
I'm good. I'm good.
Damn,
Been a hot minute.
it's been like almost a year since we done one of these, and you look about 10 years older. It's insane. I don't know how that's happened, bro.
Holding my middle finger up right now because I got no rebuttal. You look good as well, my G.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
You look good as well. Thank you. It's all right. It's all right. You know.
You're looking fabulous, mate. Like always.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Yeah, how's things, bro?
Like, I've been waiting to jump back on this and get back to listening to good music.
Mm-hmm. The world's in a troubled state right now, so we thought,
yeah, man,
let's get back together.
Just talk to get away from that. Talk
about music. Yeah,
100%. And we're back with J. Cole.
Yeah, episode 4 in our J. Cole series. Well, is it episode 4 now? Because
we did the mixtapes.
We done the mixtapes, but did they have 2 parts? And then we had Forest Hills Drive Part 1, Part 2. So this is the 4th episode, Part 1. Let's say that, is it?
No. The last episode was Born Sinner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one. Yeah. This one.
Yeah. So this is episode 4, Part 1. And we're talking about 2014 Forest Hills Drive. J. Cole's 3rd studio album.
Good studio album.
Some people say his best. Some people say overrated. But yeah, what are your memories of this album, bro? Do you remember listening to it when it first came out in 2014?
Do you know what? The only thing that I remember of it was just going to his world tour, like, concert. That's my biggest memory.
Yeah.
Of its era. I went with you.
Which one? This one?
No.
If you're just listening, viewers,
wow.
I am showing off the very limited edition. The CD is not limited edition. The very limited edition vinyl that came out, and it's basically J. Cole doing his Forest Hills Drive album live.
That looked beautiful. That vinyl looked beautiful. It is.
Do you
know how much they cost to get them now?
No. How much?
Bruv, I just had a cheeky look. I'm sure it's like 500. I'm sure it's 500 because I was just like, it's decent. I might pick it up. I looked at it and I was like, I'll stick to the CD.
Dude, I might sell it for that price.
Bruv.
Yeah. So
it is. Go on.
No, I was just going to say, I remember Forest Hills Drive dropping.
Yeah? Talk me through it.
And I remember... Was it... I can't remember if me, you, and our friend Joe was in a car together and we were listening to it, or it was just after To Pimp a Butterfly came out. But that's one of my favourite memories. We were driving around listening. I think we were listening to both. And we were comparing track by track.
Which one came out first? Because I think it was Forest Hills Drive.
Forest Hills Drive did come out first.
Yeah,
but it's one of my earliest memories. And I remember us arguing over the intro for this. Versus Wesley's Theory. From To Pimp a Butterfly. But when this first dropped, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was, at the time, Cole's best work. When it first dropped. Yeah. What about you?
I think I do remember my earliest memories of it, and I think it's the same for everybody else, but let me speak for myself. Like Role Models, that was the tune that I consistently kept on playing on the album.
Yeah.
Which I gravitated to the most. But I think obviously as time went on, you appreciate other tracks more than others.
No, of course. Of course.
But I can't wait to get into that.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know, this was released on December 9th, 2014, and it was kind of a rushed job at the end of 2014 because J. Cole grew up in a house that was on Forest Hills Drive, and the house number was 2014.
Yeah.
So he tried getting this album rushed out at the end of the year, and he even mentions it in the notes at the end, the song notes, where he mentions he didn't know whether he was going to be able to get this album out in time, but he managed to do it.
I'm glad he did. Yeah, I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did, because it just makes sense. It's like full circle. And talking about that house, like his mom and stepdad got that home that he sat on top of.
Yeah.
And it felt like his family came up living a good life in a different tax bracket when they moved into that house. Because I think they lived in like a block of flats or something like that. But when they lived in that neighborhood and that house, it was like a whole kind of different lifestyle for them. But obviously his mum, not obviously, but for those who don't know, his mum eventually lost the house. But he bought it back when he made it in the rap game. And then, I don't know about now, but then when he released the album, he gives it to like single mothers who need it with kids so that they have the same feeling that he did of like, oh, like for them at that time when they moved into the house, they felt like, oh, like we've made it, we're living good now kind of thing. And he wants to give that kind of same kind of feeling to other like single mother homes like that.
That's cute,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, like there's a YouTube video of him doing a walkthrough, you know, like my crib kind of feel to it, MTV Cribs. But he does something like that, walking through the house and explains certain things and everything. And I know what it's like to move out of a family home and reminisce of it and everything. So for him to do that and to have that kind of feeling, I appreciate it and I fuck with it. Like,
yeah, 100%. It's really he's a wholesome fella, isn't he?
He is, man.
How J. Cole is. Yeah, but no, that is a wonderful story about the album. Well, about that house anyway. On the cover of the album. He did go number one with it first week, selling 353,000 copies. And by September 2015, the album had sold 1 million, going platinum.
Features as well.
And
sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I was waiting for one of us to say that. But it's since been certified 6 times platinum. Last checked December 2024. So 6 times platinum is very good.
Yeah,
very
man,
good.
Like it. You know, like you can't deny it. It's one of his, if not his best album in terms of numbers and success.
Yeah, of course. It's got a lot of replay value, and I think one or two of the songs, we'll discuss them later, but have gone on to be like TikTok sensations. So I think that's helped this album as well, you know. Yeah,
and I think when he released the album, when he released the album, you got the whole of 2014, and then that album falls into that bracket, and then I think equally you've got the whole of 2015 because you're playing the album throughout the whole of 2015 as well. I think, like, if we're talking about 2014, I personally cannot think of any album that tops Forest Hill Drive. If we're to mention what albums dropped, like key key hip hop albums that dropped in 2014. I can't think of any albums unless you prove me wrong, Steve.
Run 2014. Let's have a look. Okay, we got Run the Jewels 2 dropped. Is Forest Hills Drive better than that? We got Freddie Gibbs and Madlib with Pinata. Controversial. Schoolboy Q, Oxymoron.
I think Commercial Success. What we're saying.
Oh no, if you're going commercial with rappers.
I think that's okay. So let me rephrase what I'm trying to say. Then, when it comes to commercial success, I don't think any album tops Forest Hill Drives.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
you'd have to agree. But then again, no one big dropped that year. So this like
he lucked out with that one. Let's call it for what it is.
Yeah, you didn't have Kendrick, you didn't have Drake, you didn't have Kanye, you didn't have Hove, you didn't have Eminem, not even Nas, you know?
Yeah. So he was given the room to do what he had to do with his figures, like, you get me?
Yeah. So, but, you know, the best album of the year, fair enough. A lot of rappers can't say that at all, you know? Yeah. I would argue Jay-Z can't say that.
But then when we look at 2015... Sorry, listeners.
I gotta take a shot of the camel every now and again.
If we're talking
Compose yourself, William.
Should we talk about 2015 as well?
Sure. What do you want to say?
So equally as us talking about 2014, how did it do in 2015 as well? Because that's when it had its playthroughs.
Well, it didn't. It got to whenever To Pimp a Butterfly dropped, and then people stopped playing it.
Because To Pimp a Butterfly dropped in 2015, didn't it?
It did.
When in 2015? I think it was October, wasn't it?
No, it was early in the year, wasn't it? Wasn't it like March? Hold on. To Pimp a Butterfly. People are going to be tuning out now because they're like, we want to listen to a J. Cole podcast and you're talking about To Pimp a Butterfly constantly. March 15th, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stick to 2014 then. Yeah, 2014 he did well, man.
I'm pretty sure, did Drake drop? Drake dropped
think he
in
did.
2015.
I think he did.
So,
what did he drop?
Was
it? I don't want to embarrass myself, so I'm not going to guess.
Embarrass yourself, go on, while I find the actual answer.
I think was it Views?
Was it?
That he dropped in 2015?
No, what album did he drop after Nothing Was the Same? Nothing Was the Same was 2013, wasn't it? Oh, that was the album before.
No. Yeah, that was the album before. So it was Take Care. Nothing Was the Same. Or was it Nothing Was the Same?
No, Nothing Was the Same came out before To Pimp a Butterfly. And it didn't drop in 2014 because, as I just said, Drake didn't drop in 2014.
Okay, I don't think Drake dropped in 2015 then.
He did drop in 2015. Oh, if you're reading this, it's not too late.
Oh.
That's a good album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, what's your favourite Lupe album? Tetsuo Youth dropped in 2015.
Yeah, it did.
Another album you like as well, I believe.
Go on.
Or do I like it? Odyssey, The Good Fight.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite covers. So yeah, he's kind of lucky he dropped in 2014, I feel. I feel like that was a light year. That's why he rushed it. He actually lived in 2015 Forest Hills Drive. He just didn't want to drop around those guys.
Okay, let's chill on the slander and let's talk about on let's talk on Forest Hill Drives.
Okay.
Forest Hill Drive, 2014.
Yeah, well, it done very well. It's one of his most successful albums. sales-wise and awards-wise. He won Album of the Year at the 2015 BET Hip Hop Awards, Top Rap Album at the 2015 Billboard Music Awards, and it was nominated for Best Rap Album at the 2016 Grammy Awards. Yes. But Cole famously doesn't give a fuck about a Grammy, does he? Do you know why?
He ain't won one.
Because he doesn't win any. That's why he doesn't care. I wouldn't care. I don't care about Grammys either, because they never give me one, so... If I won 34 of them, I might care. Anyway, let's stop slagging him off, man. You always do this to me, and then it makes me look like the bad guy.
Sorry, guys. Steve is having an argument with himself at the moment.
Anyway.
Right. So,
go on.
I read something somewhere.
Yeah.
And I want to see if you can agree. Careful with that line, bro. Someone wrote, I would suggest that 2014 Forest Hill Drive is a letter if you look at this in a certain way. So, first point, the name of the album is the address. Second point is it's followed by an intro, which may be the salutations. The third point is the second track being January 28th. As much as it being Cole's birthday, it may also be the day that he wrote the letter. Fourth point, there's 6 points by the way. All songs from Wet Dreams to apparently is the body of the letter carrying Cole's message, which is his life story. The fifth point, Love Yours, is the ending salutations of the letter. And the sixth point, final point, is Note to Self can be considered as the PS of the letter. And I thought that's a good take on the album.
It's a stretch.
It's a stretch. But
if it started with To Whom It May Concern instead of calling it intro or something like that, then yeah, love yours. P.S. Not to self. Maybe. It's a stretch, but yeah.
It's not facts, so it's a stretch, but yeah, I thought.
Yeah, that's a good theory. It's a good
look at it.
But yeah, did how has the album aged for you?
I still love it. Like 12 years later, I still fuck with it. I think I can understand why to this day it is still considered one of his best albums. Not only for me, but it is the wide consensus that it's one of his best albums, if not his best album. You know, like I think I saw a TikTok a couple of weeks back where someone was going around the concert and they were asking people in the concert, without saying Forest Hill Drive, what is J. Cole's best album? And people struggled. And they chose another album, which I don't want to touch on yet, but people struggled to decide which one was his best album without picking out Forest Hill Drive.
Yeah, I think Forest Hill Drive is an easy pick for his best album. I think it probably is his best album, but you might have a personal favourite.
That's right.
But you wouldn't be able to say it's better. Any of the other albums you can't really say is better. This is the most concise piece of work that he's done, the most consistent piece of work. It's got a narrative. It doesn't have many skips. Let me just run my eyes over it.
Totally agree with you, actually.
No, I don't think... We'll get into the songs, but I think maybe I might have one skip, but you know, that's just me being picky.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, yeah, you wouldn't be mad if people said Forest Hills Drive is his best album, would you?
No, I think you're right. Um, you've hit the nail right on the head there of the fact that it is his best album
Yeah.
as a general consensus and commercial success, but it's not my personal favorite J.
Okay.
Cole album.
I imagine you'll tell us what your favourite is in the future.
100.
Okay. Okay. Any comments on this album before we get into it?
Nah, I just want to get into it, actually.
Should we just get into it?
Let's get into it, bro.
Okay, track 1 with the most original title I've ever heard. Intro.
I said, do you wanna be happy?
I'm gonna... do you know what we didn't do? We'll do it in a minute. We didn't say what our favourite songs are, and our worst, but that is one of the greatest intros of all time on any album. It is phenomenal.
I love it when I agree with you.
Every time I hear it, I get chills. My hair stands up on my arms. I don't know what it is. There's crack in that intro. It just, honestly, it gives me goosebumps. It makes me feel warm inside. It's like a warm hug from a polar bear. Yeah. I don't have much more to say.
Dude, I thought if I was to say something like that, you're gonna go on a tangent and be like, stop! Nah, quit that shit. You're chatting balls. Like, I thought, it's gonna be a fight. Because honestly, in my notes I've written one of my favourite intros ever. I'm so happy. I love it.
It is probably the best, and we'll get into him more, but it comes full circle at the end of the album with Love Yours.
Yeah,
so
man.
Basically, he opens the album with the question, do you want to be happy? And I'm assuming he's talking to himself, but it could be open to interpretation. But in my eyes, he's talking to himself. And then he, in his mind, or his life, or whatever journey we're taking on this album, we start with him getting born on January 28th. We go into his childhood where he loses his virginity for the first time. He hits all these stories going through his life until he comes to the realization that you won't ever find true happiness until you love yourself. And I just
be grateful.
I love that arc of the album, you know?
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I think touching on what you've said is a big part of the reason why the intro really touches the soul. But I think it's also how it's translated as well and how it's done with his vocals, how it's not loud. It's just chill.
Yeah.
It's just soothing. It's, what's the word I'm looking for, man? It's very tranquil, serene, all those kind of words. The piano, the
calming.
It's calming, and there's this kind of like notes that is hit on the piano, and it just sounds like butterflies. And on top of that, you've got the video that just goes with it. Like, for those who haven't seen the video, just watch the video. It's very J. Cole. It is the epitome of what J. Cole is. He's just going through the streets of New York in the twilight, riding a bike, just a bicycle, chilling, just being normal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think today, being 2026, I think J. Cole's getting a little bit of flack of being fake humble. And a part of me is a little bit agreeing with it because he's doing a little bit too much. But I think in this video, it's nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to be happy? Just go through the streets, be on your ones, riding your bicycle. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? Not every day stunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, the track is just...
As you just heard, guys, or if you're watching us on YouTube, you wouldn't have heard. But go listen to that intro. It is the most beautiful thing I think I've ever heard on a hip hop album. I can't think of many more things more beautiful in the truest sense, you know?
Yeah, 100.
But yeah, before we get into track 2, bro, I'm gonna guess your favourite and your least favourite tracks on the album. Okay?
Cool. I've got it written down, so I'm not going to change my mind or anything like that. Go.
Good. So I think your least favourite track is Hello. And I think your favourite track is GOMD. Get off my dick. Am I correct? Am I wrong?
You are wrong. You are wrong. My fave... Go on.
No, go on. What is your favourite?
So, my favourite track is... Apparently.
Oh, shit. No way.
Yeah, man. And my worst song on the album is Note to Self.
Fair.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think if I was to guess your favourite track and your worst track, I think your favourite track is Hello.
Favourite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think your worst track is Wet Dreams.
My worst track is Wet Dreams.
Yeah.
My favourite track is Apparently.
Oh.
Nah, 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 nah.
Stop. Wow. Okay, that's going to be very interesting. Wow. Okay, so my favourite track is Apparently. Your worst track is Apparently. Damn.
No, my favourite track is Apparently. My worst track is Wet Dreams.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
No, I love it.
Okay.
We both love it.
Yeah, we both love it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, that makes me feel better. Like Wet Dreams, I know the reason why.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
But we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Okay, cool.
We will get into it.
Also, before we get into the second track, which is January 28th, for those that don't know, that track, January 28th, is sampled from the intro.
Is it?
And that's the reason why it just blends in beautifully.
Oh, nice. Makes sense.
Because I always thought it just like the intro's so good, it goes into the second track like seamlessly. And I was like, why is that? And then when I was doing my research, I was like, it's sampled.
Of course it is.
And it makes so much sense. But yeah. Should we get into it?
Let's get it. January 28th.
Sing.
Trying to make $1 million off a rap tune.
Love that.
Inspiring.
That. For where the track was sampled from, what we will do for the listeners is drop the sampled version on a link on the page. It's beautiful. I think it's Japanese. I might be wrong, but yeah, that's where it's sampled from. And it's a good tune. But yeah.
He's not going to upload the link, guys. And he's saying, I think it's Japanese because he daren't try and pronounce it. He's got the name in front of him. Go for it. Pronounce that shit, William.
It's just a YouTube link. Don't put me on blast like that, homie. But yeah, man.
Honestly.
What are your thoughts on that track, my brother?
I love the beat.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I love the beat.
That's it. The rest of it's fucking hot garbage.
Oh, God.
I'm only joking. I'm joking.
But you know what? I like the parallel that he tries to have with Jay-Z. You know, like the Black Album, December 4th. So he has his own kind of... He's having his December 4th moment, but he's doing, like, obviously, his birthday. Second track as well, which mirrors that. Go on.
When you compare that song to Jay-Z's Black Album, December 4th, I can't remember the lyrics verbatim, but doesn't he talk about being born, talk about his mother raising him in that song?
Yep.
And it's more on point of what that song is supposed to do. This is not that.
Yeah.
This is not that. So, like, I get it. It compares to Jay-Z's one, but it doesn't, though.
No, it doesn't.
I can't put them next to each other because
no. I think he's just trying to mirror like his.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. But it doesn't. No, it's definitely not the same kind of thing. But yeah, the whole. What verse? What do you think of the verses? First, second, and third.
Okay. I like the first verse. Okay, my issue is it's like this song is a massive contradiction because with the January 28th, obviously that's his birthday, innit? Right, and he's not going to talk about being born, okay? But he intros it, can I make $1 million off a rap tune? Okay? So I'm thinking this is young Jermaine before the fame, because clearly Forest Hills Drive Jermaine has made $1 million. So unless he's not asking that question in retrospect because he already knows he can. So I feel like we are set up with, okay, this is young J. Cole. He's born January 28th. This is young J. Cole because he's like, can I make $1 million off a rap tune? This is his like dream when he grows up. But then he starts rapping as if he's now J. Cole and worrying about if he gets too deep and personal in his songs that the fans may taint his soul. So I'm very conflicted with the song. I think it could have been incredible. The beat's incredible. I love the intro and the outro. The can I make $1 million off a rap tune? But I just feel like it could have been more. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I like the first verse. What's he saying in the second verse?
I think we need a plan of action. The bigger we get, the more likely egos collide. It's just physics. Please let's put our egos aside. You my niggas. And should our worst tendencies turn us into enemies, I hope that we remember these nights of full Hennessy. I might be thinking too deep into that one.
The second verse is his best verse. What are you thinking too deep into?
Is he talking about the big three? But I might be thinking too deep into that.
Whereby, go on. Which bars?
You know when he's talking about think we need a plan of action, the bigger we get, the more likely egos collide. Because I think he's touching on like, I think there was like a Cold War going on obviously between his peers, and he could feel it. And it's funny because with J. Cole, I think when he was seeing it, he didn't want to get into it, but he's trying to say like, there's parts of this whole album where he's trying to say like can't we all just get along? But in the same breath, I can take you all on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I truly believe Kendrick was gearing up around this time to go at Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm assuming Drake kind of disliked Kendrick because Drake was sending a few shots at Kendrick as well.
Mm.
And I feel like, obviously, J. Cole is friends with both of them. Around this time, I bet he was in the middle of them like, guys, don't fight. Don't fight. I know our egos are going to collide because I want to be the best, you want to be the best, he wants to be the best. But there's no need of it. And I think what stopped Kendrick in his tracks was the Meek Mill Drake beef.
Yeah. Spot on.
So I think that got put on the back burner. Then COVID happened. And I think Kendrick was always gearing up for what he would eventually go on and do. And I think you're right. I think J. Cole is preempting what was inevitable in saying, don't let our egos collide. But it's like...
Yeah, like, he could be generally speaking. He could be like, it could be just a generalization of what is said, but I don't think it's that much of a reach of what we're talking about.
Yeah. And the last verse I quite like. I do like the touch on, he says, like the great Rakim when I make my notes.
You niggas might be L.
But then he says at the end,
yeah,
call the God. You ain't the God. You ain't the God. But Rakim's nickname was always the God MC.
The God. Yeah. God MC, yeah. And they were born on the same day.
Were they? That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, they were born on the same day. Like Rakim was born on the 28th. And then who else? Rick Ross was born on the 28th as well.
Of course he was.
But
fuck him.
I don't know. Like, yeah. Let's not touch on that.
I imagine we'll talk about him next series. That's a little spoiler for you guys. We'll probably touch on him next series.
But yeah, like I do like the third verse. And it's just like,
I don't. I think you know what bit I don't like about it.
Or you might be Drizzy Drake or Kendrick Lamar, but check the birth date, nigga. You ain't the God. Is that the bit you're on about?
Yeah. And if he just left it as check the birth date, you ain't the God, then I would be like, okay, he could be talking about Rakim. He is the God MC, and I'll give him that. But Cole, you ain't taking it. You ain't taking it. How are you taking it? You might be Drizzy Drake or Kendrick Lamar.
Would you say that was a shot?
I would take it as a shot. But then, this is just after... Is this just after Control?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, this is just after Control. So Kendrick has already sent a little jab at Cole.
Yeah.
And this is a little jab back. Which, fair enough.
But you are not getting that same impact.
Yeah. We will come back to that a little bit later in this album. Because he says something else kind of similar.
I know exactly where you're talking as well. Okay, I know exactly where you're talking.
And when we get to that moment, we will delve deeper into it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I really like the song. I like the song. Like I said, I think it could have been perfect if he had just kind of done more like what Jay-Z done on the Black Album. Yeah, I love the beat. I love the intro. The hook is quite enjoyable as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. I love it.
I think he could have done more with the verses, but who am I to say? It's J. Cole, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But but yeah, the song was produced by J. Cole and Team Titans. For anybody interested, I don't think I've ever heard of Team Titans before.
I was literally going to say I've never heard of it. It's a good beat. Like, they work together really well. The beat,
very good beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, so... for those when if you want to check it out, check out the sample. It's a good. They made it into a good beat. But yeah.
Yeah. Right, should we get into the next song? My least favourite song. Wet Dreams, by the way, guys. By the way, sorry. Terrible title. Terrible title.
Freaking. Who's going first?
You can tell me why you like the song.
Okay. Let's just start on facts first. Again,
Facts.
we'll put the sample that it was made from on the page and check it out. It's a good sample. I think talking about the beat, let me focus on the beat. I like the beat. I think it's a very good beat. I think the foundation of it starts off very well. You can't fault it whatsoever. But I don't love this song and I don't hate this song. I like this song for certain reasons, but in the same breath, I hate this song for certain reasons. So I have a hate-love relationship with this song. And I'll tell you the reason why. J. Cole is in the big three. Okay? This is not a big three rapper song. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, I don't expect this song to come from J. Cole. And I'll tell you the reason why. It's the same reason why I like Will Smith. I like Will Smith. But he's still goofy. Like, the guy is not my favorite rapper. Like, Will Smith is... I like his songs, but I don't like him as a rapper. And I get a lot of Will Smith vibes from this song. Really good storytelling. Don't get it twisted. But it's just goofy. The beat is good. The flow is good. Everything is good. But, like, it's just corny, man. It's like the corniest J. Cole song ever. And trust me, Anwar would... Whoa. Okay, yeah. There is cornier songs out there, which we will touch on maybe next episode. But it's up there. It can go toe to toe with corny. Like, yeah, man. Yeah. So I appreciate why my bro here is going to rip this song a new one.
I'm not gonna rip it. I'm just gonna state my disappointment. But yeah, I like the beat. It reminds me, I don't know why, but it gives me mid-noughties vibes, like when we were growing up. And I think that was purposely done because obviously he's speaking as a teenager here. I'm assuming still in like high school, which is what our comprehensive.
Yeah, comprehensive secondary school, yeah.
Yeah, so I do like that, and I like the violins, the strings. I'm assuming they're violins. They are sick, but and again, like you said, I appreciate the storytelling, but I can't get on board with this song. The thing is, with rappers like J. Cole, with rappers like Biggie, with rappers who can tell a really good story, I don't know about you, but when I close my eyes, I am transported there. Like Biggie, when he was talking about shagging an NBA, was an NBA star's girlfriend, and he was hiding in the closet, and then he came out buzzing, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever he was talking about, I think I got a story to tell, that song. When I listen to headphones on, I close my eyes, I got a joint or whatever, I can see what's happening. You're telling the story so well, I can see what's happening. J. Cole mentions his 15-year-old erect penis multiple times. And you can't be doing that to me, J. Cole. You can't be doing that to me.
Hence the reason why the video was dogs.
Hence why and that's a fucking shit video as well. I hate the video. We're not going to talk about the video because the video is not on the vinyl. The video is fucking shit. But yeah, dude, stop talking about your erection. Okay, we get it, you're horny. You don't have to say erection.
Yeah, that was just that's the corny part that I'm talking about. Like you're doing
Also,
too much.
also, I'm not the biggest fan of a repetitive hook, as you know from our Kid Cudi series, and this one is just
I
the
never did
only
this before. No.
the only saving grace for it is he goes, "I never did this before." No, halfway through it, that sounds cool. The rest of it is just shit to me. And yeah, also we had a song on either the warm no, was it the Friday Night Lights? I think it's too deep for the intro maybe, where he talks about losing his virginity, and he's like, um, he says, "I'm not." It's like either I'm not ashamed to admit it or I'm embarrassed, but a slutty bitch was my first smash,
Mm.
and it's like because people would make fun of him for being a virgin, and then it's like this contradicts it because this is, a childhood sweetheart. This is not a slutty bitch.
Yeah.
She's a virgin herself. But
Yeah.
like, it's like, are you telling a fictional story? So why are you telling us a fictional story about two kids shagging? Weird,
Yeah.
bro. Weird. I don't know. So yeah, like you said, it's corny. I just can't listen to it. I just can't listen to it. And this is a song I said was like a skip for me, but maybe I'm being fussy because I know people do really like the song.
Yeah, like my
Okay, I
missus
get
loves
it.
it. My missus loves this song. But I think if you're like a chick, you don't mind it. But as a dude, as you're just saying, listening to it, it's not a track that you gravitate towards. Like it. The
I
reason
skip it
why,
every time it comes on. Every
really,
time.
okay,
Every time.
okay. I think yeah, like as I did say, I love it and hate it at the same time.
It does go with the narrative of the
The
album.
narrative, yeah, it
Where
does.
where obviously January 28th he's born. Wet Dreams is he's a teenager and he's about to lose his virginity. The next song is called '03 Adolescence, which
Yeah,
he's still that young teenager.
yeah,
So it has its place on this album.
it does.
It just does too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, man. Guys, just let us know your thoughts on this particular song, especially because I'm intrigued to see what everyone else thinks on our views as well. So, Steve, is it safe to say that you dislike the song entirely?
I don't dislike it entirely. It makes me cringe, and I don't want to picture
You don't want to
J.
cringe.
Cole as a child trying to shag someone. I'm in class with an erection. All right, bro. All right.
Don't make me stand up.
Yeah, but it has its place on this album.
Yeah.
I'm just reading now. Apparently, it was supposed to be for Sideline Story, but it didn't make the cut. Which makes sense because when I was listening to it, I was thinking this sounds like young J. Cole.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It makes sense. I think he actually did mention that on his Inevitable series, actually. He had like a couple of songs that he kept, and that would be one of them. So yeah, I think you're right. But the beat's good.
The beat is very good. I'm just trying to see who produced it now, but I can't. Do you have a name of the producer?
Stand by. Producer was Willie B. Don't know who that is.
Of course it was.
Of course. Pun intended.
It was.
Or what? Whoa.
The American viewers wouldn't get that because I don't think they call her a Willy over there, do they? We leave them in suspense.
Yeah. But no, yeah, it's a shame. Mixed views. I think there's going to be people out there that get what we're saying, but equally people are going to be out there that really do like the song. Next track.
Let's get into it, is it?
Yeah.
'03 Adolescence.
Love that beat. Sample will be on the page. Check it out on YouTube. You're on mute.
No, I just said it once. I wasn't on mute. I was
okay.
making a gag.
Thoughts?
I really like it. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't blow me away, but the story you're telling is very good. It sets a scene of him as a youngster. The beat is really good. Will he be again? I'm starting to think that's an alter ego of J. Cole on the beat. Yeah.
Having a look, I don't think it is. Just checked it out on Genius. I think it is an actual rapper / producer.
Fair. I really like the chorus. Ooh, it ain't always for the better, dog, I can't lie. He doesn't make hooks like that anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like he does not make hooks like that anymore.
It's a very confident hook, innit?
Yeah.
I like the oh god, I can't even pronounce it. Interpolation of the Running song with Tupac and Biggie. Grew up, I fucking screwed up. Got introduced to the game, but he twists it and makes it his own kind of thing. Like I really do like that. Yeah, because that was my favorite track on that particular project. Go on.
Yeah, Resurrection.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah, and I really like when his buddy tells him shape up.
Shape up, yeah.
You know, is if this is a true story, very very forward thinking and intelligent from his buddy. You know, when he's like and yeah, it's quite emotional. You know?
I love it. No, it's a good track. It's a really good track. The intro is sick as well. I just love it because it's like it starts with a certain direction, but then it just blindsides you and goes the other way, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, the song and the beat is where Cole is in his best typical element of rapping, and the beat does bring out the best of him.
I do like that little bit of keys in the outro. Not keys, the strings. Sorry.
Yeah.
Violins in that little outro. I do like that. It's a little touch that you don't normally see from J. Cole. He doesn't normally put like a little candy. You know?
Yeah, I hear that.
But yeah, I really like the song.
Good track, man. Good track. Strong track.
Should we jump into the next one straight away?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Okay, A Tale of Two Cities.
Yo.
Tune.
Dude.
Tunage.
Dude. Yeah.
Tuneful.
Yeah, like, you know what? I'm making notes and I'm changing my feel because like we got that. No spoilers, guys. Sorry, but you got that best hook, best beat, best 3-track run. I think I just changed mine, man. What's your take on it, bro?
I love the beat. I love the chorus. I love the flow. I love the cadence. I love the content. I love it.
Yeah, man. Spot on. Like, the beat is so good, but it's not only the beat that carries the song.
Yeah.
It's the structure. It's done so well. And the bridges, the bridges just keep you engaged. And that, to me, when you've got, like, those different elements, like the beat, the structure, the bridges, keeping you engaged, that is peak songwriting.
Exactly.
Peak.
And even the flow in the hook, in the verses. Like, since a young and I dream of getting rich, look at me.
Yeah.
Fantasizing about a white picket fence. with the
Yeah.
trees, and it's just like he just
Cadence.
bounces along so nicely. It's
In his
incredible.
bag. He's in his bag. And it's not only that as well. There's so many elements to this song because of what we've literally just touched on. But on top of that as well, you've got like the first verse and the second verse are two perspectives of people in the same city.
Mm-hmm.
So in the first verse, you've got this stick-up kid that's like, he's chatting about, he's fed up, he wants to go out, he's on the rob, he pulls up at the light of the guy and he says, run me your watch, basically. You know what I mean? And then you've got the guy in the second verse, which is the guy in the first verse that has been robbed of his watch, that's trying to make something good of himself. And apparently, so if I look at my notes here, it says a perspective on each verse where they eventually collide, which is taken from a novel by Charles Dickens, set in London and Paris before and during the French Revolution. And we know how you feel about the French. Some of its major themes, rebellion, conflict between the rich and the poor, come into a political consciousness, hover in the background of J. Cole's song. And there's one line that just gives me goosebumps. If you let them kill your dream, it will still haunt you. And it's the way how he like delivers that line as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sick, bro. Sick.
Yeah, I love that line as well. It's very reminiscent. He done it on one of his mixtapes, Friday Night Lights maybe, but
Yeah.
it says, I barely told anybody I was rapping, because if they don't know your dreams, they can't shoot them down.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah, and it might be on one of the Truly Yours mixtapes, but yeah,
Probably.
anyway.
We'll have to find that. But no, fantastic song, man.
Great song.
Fantastic song. Yeah.
Produced by Vinyls.
Okay. Was it like equally produced or by J. Cole and him or just him?
It just says Vinyls.
Okay.
It just says Vinyls.
So then it goes back to something that we're going to touch on a little bit more in future. J. Cole always raps better on other people's beats.
Yeah. I think J. Cole's an overrated producer. And should we listen to the next song? What are we on? We're Fire Squad. Fire Squad.
Fire Squad, yeah, man.
Dude, before we get into it, you gotta mute your bike when you type it on the keyboard, bro. You're like banging my ears now.
I'm such a dinosaur, man. One finger pressing it as well, bruv. Like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, where's the fucking Z? Like?
Oh, hilarious. Anyway, go on. Opinions?
Okay. First off, before I get into my opinion of the song, I think I've just clocked something and I might be wrong.
Go.
You know the voice of the guy in the intro or in certain parts of other songs as well? It's the same voice. Is it J. Cole, but he's tweaked his voice? Or is it a different person? Bro, I literally just clocked that. Bro.
He's just pitched it down.
Yeah. I was just like, who is that guy? And I was going to ask you. And then I was listening to it and I was like, no, it's him. It's J. Cole. What is up with him and his alter egos and that? But yeah, I just wanted to put that one. So if anyone else is out there as thick as I am, like, yeah, that's J. Cole anyway.
Hilarious.
The song is good, but I think he's trying too hard, and with him trying too hard, it comes off as cheesy for me. I just have this, and this is the second song now, and there is a third song in the same album where I just get a cheesy vibe from him. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. It's a good song. The beat goes hard, but he just comes off as corny. And it's the like I just watched the video for this track recently, like a couple of weeks ago, and the video backs it up. It's just corny. The video is just corny for me. Like, you're trying too hard with where it's set and the acting and how he acts. And I'm like, I can't put my finger on it, but I'm just getting a corny, cheesy feel from him. Like, I need to compare him to Will Smith rather than him being in the big three. It's pissing me off.
Fair.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Go on. No, go on.
The outro as well is like shots fired again.
Mm-hmm.
But in my opinion, I may be wrong, but in my opinion, I feel like if you're going to throw out shots, the execution needs to be 100, because when you're throwing shots, when you're in the big three, you're going up against the likes of Drake, let alone Kendrick fucking Lamar. You know what I mean? So if you're going to show shots, like, let it be impactful rather than, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my 2 pence.
Fair. Yeah, I love the beat. The beat slaps. It is probably the hardest beat on this album. Produced by J. Cole and Vinyls on this one. But yeah, I quite like it. I quite like the chorus. Why you acting like a hoe? Know that I'm alright for you either way you go. Tell me you'll be stressing me for time. When they say you're gonna love me, you can see me trying to climb. I think it's very singy, and I think somebody's just walked into my house.
I hope it's someone you know.
Me too. Hold on. Hold that. Put a pin in it. I'll be back now. Sorry about that rude interruption, guys, but
you didn't get killed.
I didn't get killed, unfortunately. You know, I was kind of hoping it was a big man to come and take advantage of me. But hey ho, you know, maybe I'll get a magic lamp and wish for that one day.
Do you know what's so funny?
What?
I'm literally eating popcorn.
Don't know how that's funny. Anyway.
Well, if someone's taking advantage of you, I'm just getting the popcorn out.
Well, you gotta watch. You gotta watch. Popcorn in one. Popcorn in one and dick in the other. Anyway, what was I saying? Firing Squad. Firing Squad.
Yeah, go on, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the hook. I quite like the verses. Is there anything special to me? I can't remember.
Have you seen the video?
Yeah, back in the day. I didn't like it. Yeah, I do like when he's like the new Ice Cube meets the new Ice T meets Two Life Crew meets a new Spike Lee meets Bruce like Wayne meets Bruce like Lee meets two Lil Wayne in a new IT meets KD. Ain't no they can shoot like me. Bow. I do love that bit.
It is alright.
It's really good. Fuck, grow up.
I think it's still corny.
And then I do hate I don't like him mentioning Eminem, and I just feel like he's like, listen, history repeats itself, that's how it goes. And he's like, same thing Elvis did with rock and roll, Justin Timberlake, Eminem and Macklemore. Okay, fair, Elvis. Okay, understandable. But
and Justin Timberlake.
No, not really. We're living in a time where Jay-Z and Kanye were the most successful hip-hop acts Grammy-wise. Eminem doesn't touch them when it comes to Grammys. Okay, Eminem beat you, and Macklemore beat Kendrick. Understandable. But at the same time, you're acting like award shows are racist for not giving you the award. But the award shows are giving black people awards. Beyonce is now the most awarded person ever. Black, white, Asian, man, male, female. They were most awarded by the Grammys ever. So it's like, I feel like because he wasn't winning awards, he was saying it was racist. But Kanye hasn't had a problem winning awards. He won Grammys first album in. You know?
I think it was more so in light of the whole Macklemore and Kendrick thing. I think that's enough, what the angle he was going at.
Yeah, fair enough. But I don't think he cares if Kendrick wins an album, a Grammy or not. I think he cares if himself wins a Grammy. I think he cares if he doesn't win. I think he cares if Iggy Azalea wins an album over him. Do you know what I mean? An award over him.
Yeah. Social politics.
Also, the crown thing at the end.
Corny.
Was really irritating. It was. Yeah, I just feel like nobody give J. Cole the crown. I think Drake had it. You know, you see Drake had it with Jay-Z saying, give him a hit record to Cole, you know. Jay-Z already knew Drake had it. It went from Wayne to Drake, and then Kendrick came through, took that shit when he dropped Good Kid, Mad City, and we're at this point now where Cole hasn't had it, hasn't been given it, and he's saying, I'm snatching it and smashing it on the ground. There is no more kings. You can't say that because you're not the king. You have to kill the king to say that. When have you killed Kendrick? Because right now, as he is speaking, Kendrick was king. Kendrick was king. And then he dropped a Pimp a Butterfly and he stayed king. So, you know, when Kendrick had his hiatus after Damn, I think Drake got it back for a minute.
J. Cole had the opportunity.
J. Cole has never had it.
And he was having the opportunity and he still dropped the ball. But anyway.
So
the outro was the corniest bit for me, like. And as I said, if you're gonna throw shots, like, make it impactful and it goes in tandem with what you're saying as well. Like, you've never had the crown anyway, to say that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that dismisses the song for me. It's a good song, good beat, but there's too much corniness going on for me to truly appreciate it to its maximum potential.
Yeah, that outro's annoying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay, should we go out, jump on to Saint Tropez? Saint Tropez. I know, I've never said it Tropez. I'm just trying to read it there now and I didn't retard it out.
Oh god, let's go, man. Let's go. I really do like that song, man.
It's the best song so far.
Yeah, I really do like that song. It's one of the better songs on the album.
Possibly the best production of J. Cole's career.
Did he make that beat?
I don't know. But I mean, yeah, he is the producer. Dude, those strings and horns at the end made me come in my pants. I'm having a situation now. Talk about wet dreams, Cole. You just give me one, mate. It was a metaphor for having a really hard erection.
Yeah, Cole. Take the memo. Metaphors. Don't need to spell it out. We get it.
Bro, I can't praise this song enough.
No, it's sick.
It's incredible.
It's sick. The violins, the trumpets, absolutely beautiful. You can't knock it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the funniest part of this song is the fact that he doesn't know where Saint Tropez is.
It's in the south of France.
It's never been.
And we all know how I feel about the French. This whole, the Firing Squad, and this is the start of his rap career, innit? And he's going to places that he's never even heard of, you know. And is it getting too much for him? Is this happiness? Is going to somewhere that Jay-Z frequently visits as his little holiday? Is this happiness now? We're halfway through the album. He is famous. He is rich. And he's going to these places and eating caviar and eating duck on a boat. What's Tony you say? We eat duck caviar on a boat in Morocco.
But yeah, man.
Do you hear that, Em?
Yeah.
That was my stupid dog yawning. Stop with your dramatic yawns. All right, we know you're tired.
But all the dog lovers out there, he doesn't mean it. He actually does love his dog.
I don't. He's a beagle, and beagle owners will understand how much I hate him. Shut up, man. Honestly, you won't stop talking. Do you know when you go on a phone call and your kids decide all of a sudden they need daddy time?
They want to talk to you, yeah.
Like, the sweet's doing to me now.
He wants to be involved. He's got his 2 pence to add to the podcast.
He's like, that's my favourite song too, guys. Anyway, do you have any more opinions on Saint Tropez? Saint Tropez? Saint Tropez?
Yeah, it's one of the better tracks on.
It is brilliant. Okay, so there you go. And that's where we'll end part 1 of this amazing podcast. Thank you very much for listening along. Part 2 will be out very shortly, we hope. We'll see you on the other side, guys.
Peace.
Oh, no, I'm not ready.